What is up, people of all different ages, faces, and Omega? Sorry, bro, I butchered it. I tried. Excuse me. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is D-Free. What we're going to do today is we're going to use a hero team, as you see kind of in the background here. Heroes versus Golden Frieza. Now, I said in a video the other day where I was using like Mono Physical, I wanted to touch on this really quick. And the reason why I touch on this stuff in these videos is because it's really my only interaction with you guys. If you don't, well, this isn't even the right event. Well, if you guys don't like follow me on social media and stuff like that, which I always promote for reasons, because not just to grow my stuff, but so you guys can talk to me, because I generally reply to a lot of stuff over there. Links in the description, by the way. But I touched on it in my physical video where I was like, damn it, let me just go to the event first. There we go. I'm gonna take the strongest Vegito, of course. Vegito. Super Attack 1. Well, he's the only one here. There was a Super Attack 5 earlier, but this kind of refreshed. I didn't play a stage, it just refreshed. Somebody probably changed their leader. Alright, this is the squad we're bringing, and these are the items we're bringing. Let me show you this team for... Wait, no. This team right here for future reference. Assume that that's a regular Super Vegito over here on the right, Mono AGL, and not a Super Blue Vegito. But let's go ahead and get started. So what I was saying is that in that video, Mono teams are the better team. But let me reiterate on that. I'm gonna go for the key here, of course, like always. What I was saying is that hero teams are nice, right? Like the hero leaders are cool cards because the Rose and Goku Black do not make the older cards like Super Vegito and what's his name, Broly, Buhan, all those guys. It doesn't make them irrelevant. Their leader skills don't make them irrelevant. Just because they're rainbow type leaders and they don't have generic like type restrictions, they're still kind of restricted because you can only really use them with one type versus like the other one with heroes and villains. But like the thing about them is they don't make them irrelevant because it's only a 50%, and that's optimal usage right there of Super Blue Vegito. Let me actually why have I been calling him Super Blue Vegito? I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, what I was saying, they don't make them irrelevant because their boost is only for 50%. And that's nice. So like when it comes down to the team that you would generally run, this is where it comes down to like your choice. Because I wasn't saying that as like a blanket statement to just say, oh, Mono teams are better than other teams. Because what it is, what the reality is, and always has been the reality of this game, is that Mono teams can basically beat any event in the game for the most part. The only one that really struggled was physical, and that was against like Omega Shenron. I haven't tried it yet with the Blue Vegito, but I assume he doesn't make much difference because he can't really tank. He's not a real tank. But, you know, Mono teams can generally beat every event in the game, especially AGL. They're pretty much the best Mono team because they have the best subunits. They've got the best team, basically. And I kind of showed you guys that team a little bit a second ago. But, you know, from there, you know, we talk about the... I'm kind of getting sidetracked a little bit, but we talk about the difference between that and like running a rainbow hero team. It comes down to, and this is what I was saying, it comes down to like preference for one, okay? It comes down to what units you have as well. Whenever somebody says something is better than something else, it's generally because of that. It comes down to what you have. Obviously, I'm not going to say something is better than something else and to use it if you don't have it, right? Oh, great, Vegito, thanks. Thank you, Vegito. But, pretty much what I'm just going to wrap this up. Pretty much what I'm saying is that the Mono teams are really good, but it comes down to the event as well, because generally teams don't stay the same unless you only have like, you know, one Mono leader. I personally change up my team a lot. So it comes down to the event and things like that. So just wanted to kind of clarify that, if that made any sense. It's really early in the morning and I'm trying to play this and I'm like, let me actually like, you know, explain, but like, I don't know. I need to start doing separate videos for that type of stuff. But yeah, so yeah, it's weird. It comes down to what you can do. Although I will say that, and I showed the AGL team for a reason, I will say that AGL, just in general, is the most cohesive team currently in the game. I mean, not just in terms of Link and stuff like that, because the reality is when you run Mono leaders versus these new Goku Black and Vegito leaders, you're missing 40% for each stat, and that goes a long way, especially the HP reduction, or HP increase. So like AGL is probably the most cohesive unit group in the game. They've got Goku Black, they've got Super Saiyan Blue, they've got Super Vegito, who many people believe is still the best unit in the game. It's regular Super Vegito. You know, they've got a lot of really good cards. So that's what it just kind of comes down to. And my Gotenks is screwed. He's just been screwed this whole time. He's going to generally be screwed because he's a weird unit because he has Over and a Flash. And having Over and a Flash basically kills Gotenks every time he spawns, because the rest of this team optimally has Over and a Flash. Let's see how well you tank. Okay, that wasn't bad. Only reason I put him there instead of Vegito, though, was so I can get the damn over in a flash away from Gotenks. Ooh, double super is not bad. Will I get a triple? Ah, he never does the triple. I've only seen it like once. Ever. But this guy's dead this turn anyway. There's no hard events really in this game. Most of this stuff's on easy mode. Oh yeah, and he tanked that well too because I think an Icarus is active. Aw, you cheater. You didn't tank that well for real though. You had like a 65% reduction on your shit. I'll do that. I think my Icarus is still active too. I know Kaioken Blue Goku can tank regular hits. So this is what I'm gonna do. Like Kaioken Goku, he can tank really well. His defense stat is really high. Especially Mono AGL where you get 40% more defense. So there's another thing. That 40% does go a big way though. Or a long way. Oh yeah. If you just took 1500 on a normal attack from an AGL unit, you would have took hella damage from that strength attack from the other Frieza. Super attack. You don't like doing extra super attacks. You don't mind doing extra normal attacks, but you don't like doing extra supers. Another thing is too, my Vegito Blue is only super attack 1. He needs to, you know, get better, of course. I think I'm gonna max out Rose Black first, and then come back to him. Because in this team, the only other unit that's not at least super attack 8 is Gotenks, the regular Gotenks, Super Saiyan. So he's kind of looking like he's kind of weaker here, but that's not really his fault. He just hasn't got a chance to get the super attack buffs. Hey, thank you. I'll tell you what, he's going to hit a lot harder here, though, because he's going to get 30% from this Vegito super attack. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, final form, or golden form, right? Yeah, golden. There's that. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'll do that. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me just seal him off the bat. Make sure those other attacks aren't supers. Even though Gotenks is going to get 12 ki, which pisses me off. He's like, the thing about Gotenks is like, you borderline have to drop him. You do. You borderline have to drop him on this team unless you're going to settle with him getting 12 ki all the time. But like, he's Gotenks. He's God Tanks. You can't drop God Tanks. It's like one of the best units in the game. So it's like, it's a really tough situation to be in with him. Super attack? No, okay. But we'll get counters. There's that. And you'll actually live the counter hits. There we go. You still take a crazy amount of damage from those counters. At the very least, my Gotenks is strong enough, so this will still hit for some good damage. But that would have been 600 plus K if that was 11 ki. Ooh, we get a lot of counters this round, but I'm gonna, oh, this is the best setup for Blue Vegito because he has the Goku Link, Kamehameha, and Godly Power on the other end, and Power Bestowed by God on the left side. This is really tempting. He's got all of his links active. This is literally the best setup for Blue Vegito. Vegito Blue. It's just early in the morning. I can't talk right now. This is really tempting, even though I want to get that triple counter with Blue Vegito, or just regular Vegito, I mean, but it's okay. And he's going to get 30% stronger from this attack, too. Let's see if he gets triple supers, or even double supers. They're going to be really powerful. All of his links are active. Every link he has. Imagine if he was super attack 10 too. That would have been nasty. 180k isn't bad at all. Only one extra attack. Damn that counter. Jesus. How about the counters doing more damage than the regular attack? The counters are weird. They get an increase based on how much damage the character does. So like if your Vegito is attacking normally, his counters are going to be garbage. But if he gets a super attack in, they'll be a lot stronger. It's weird. And that goes to both Vegitos. Ooh, counters again. Thank you. He's not going to super attack. He probably won't even attack normally, to be honest. But I will heal here. He's going to do that stupid countdown. But he's going to die either way this turn, so it's okay. It's okay. Escúchame. 3. Ooh, Blue Vegito, you're almost out of time. Kill Frieza before he does it. Another attack. Hey, another attack. extra 100k. So like getting double attacks like that, even if they're normal attacks, still isn't that bad. It's an extra 100k damage. And Gogeta got pissed off. He was like, no! Gogeta pulled a Janemba on Frieza. Hashtag Krillin it. He pulled a Janemba. He was like, I gotta get this done in 2 seconds. So yeah, just to wrap up, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And like I was saying just a little bit earlier, now that I'm not worried about battling, just a minute of your time here. Mono teams and the hero and villain teams are all great options. It comes down to what you have, what your box looks like, and if you have a lot of units in your box, what event you're playing at the time. But I will say, as I said before, just due to pure synergy and what's it called, survivability and things like that, I do think that maybe AGL is probably the best unit group in the game, because the hero team, as you see my team down there, it's all damage dealers. I mean, you've got counters from Vegito, which is nice, but I also kind of think that generally a villain team is a better team as well, because than the hero team, because they do have Buhan and they do have Omega Shenron, all that survivability, that greatly lowering of attack and defense between all their units. It's amazing. Like heroes, it's kind of like you pick your poison. Do you want to just deal damage, or do you want to, you know, survive, get debuffs with attack and defense lowering their stuff like that, heal with Buhan. You can even get the best stunners in the game, like, you know, General Blue if you want to, Turles. You know, you can do a lot of different things. They have a lot of versatility on the villain side, and a lot of and the good thing about AGL is a lot of them too are AGL units too. You can run units like Baby Janemba, who's awesome, or Janemba Baby, whatever, and you can run the LR androids, who are awesome as well. So it's like different things like that. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as far as like what's better, what's not better, what goes for you, what doesn't work for you. I'm interested. I really am. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Nonetheless, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next Dokkan video. Until then, there's videos annotated on the screen, so feel free to stick around for a little bit. But until then, catch you guys later. Peace.